Oh, there we go. Oh, damn. Okay. Whatever. This isn't getting monetized. Hello everybody. It's I, Musa Quadrata. I was originally from Twitch, but now I have invaded YouTube. Um, I've been uploading my previous parts to this service, but I've decided to just kind of stream my playthroughs on here. So from here on out, this is what I'm planning on working. This is what I plan on putting my more like Let's Play-esque streams on, hopefully, with the intent to just kind of save me the step of exporting it from Twitch onto YouTube. And hey, more services the merrier, am I right? Soon enough, I'll be streaming on OnlyFans, like a real man. But yeah, for those of you who don't know who I am, actually, that'd be really weird for part 4 of a playthrough, so never mind, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to give the whole rundown. But, yeah, hang on. No, we're good. Okay, sorry, needed to check one more thing. But yeah, things should be good. This is my first YouTube stream, so we'll see how things go, but, right now everything seems above board. Last we left off with Control, I believe we got introduced to the fact that we're chasing down our brother, Dylan, and we're also, we're on the lookout for some oops, but I gave up on that because I couldn't find the traffic light. So we're just gonna try to put the token in this jukebox. And Central Executives are in the right place. I think it's over here, probably? That's my guess. Radical. I was never here, ever, because I don't like doubling back. America Overnight. The American Overnight Program has operated successfully for over years. Originally designed to assist in providing disinformation to the naturally skeptical population of America, it has additionally led to the discovery of numerous AWEs and altered materials by allowing civilians to call in and report their experiences with the paranatural. In fact, America Overnight alerted the Bureau in its first year of operation alone. In this report, the investigation sector have cataloged and categorized each episode of America Overnight that has resulted in a successful Bureau investigation in order to help AWE occurrence analysis. The more results of Night Springs have also been cataloged in a separate report. Interesting. Well, that's the whole thing. Oh, this is the jukebox. It's in its own little thing. Oh, okay. Expeditions. Undertake expeditions in Query Site Beta to earn unique mods. Completing each of the 4 objectives will dismantle the formation to reveal the rewards waiting inside. I guess we'll give it a shot. Enemy weapon accuracy plus 25%. Sure, this sounds fun. But yeah, I hope you're all having a nice day today. It is Wednesday, my dudes, upon recording, so I'm basically celebrating the hump by playing this. My original plan was to have this going like 2 hours 2 hours earlier, but as is typical for me, I tend to hop into things and not like double check and do all the preparations properly until it's already too late. Where? Oh. That's right, we can fly now. Learned that shit recently. Up we come. Recover the biometric logs from the dead rangers. Oh, it's like, kind of reminds me a lot of, Metro. Just running around trying to find rangers. I guess I'm not Guess I'm not picking too much shit from their corpses, but I guess that's what our objective is. Ooh. Oh yeah, I'm missing like a king. I'm getting a feel for it. It's been a week, but I'm getting a feel for it again. Can't wait to incorporate levitate into it a bit more. I think it's really impressive that this game's giving like such a... Ooh. This is really interesting, just the little comfy chairs out here. I'm actually kind of envious. This looks like a nice chair to sit in. Okay, standard post-apocalyptic log. I feel like there has to be one of those whenever you enter like a horrible place with monsters and you pick up a log from somewhere. There always has to be a whole... There always has to be one log where they're like, oh god, they're all dead. Oh no, they've come for me. Oh, stay away! You ever get that sense that that specific type of log's really common? I do. What the hell just hit me? The orb. Okay, this is a lot, this is a lot. I should reposition. I see that searchlight, I don't like it. God damn, I am missing. Ooh. Let's roll back around here. There's a lot of combat. I guess that makes sense. They did prep me for it. You're all mine. You're all mine. You puppeteer my boys, I'm gonna puppeteer them right back. It's my right as their boss. Does the hiss have dental? I don't think so. Very cool. Alright, give me the stupid thing. Why does this take so long? Do I have to hold this? Is this just like a... I can just leave, can't I? Okay. Oh, I do have to clear him, that's right. God damn the time, too. Go down, Jesus. Why'd they make you so fat? Got all the fucking... The amount of searing red in this game is ridiculous. Ugh. Ugh. Ugh, there's so many of them. Get me out of here, bro. Guess I have to clear all the island sites, which I think means I have to look around for all these dead rangers on this specific island. This is really involved, okay. There's like 3, I'm guessing? 3 of these men? Oh, please fuck off. I'm on a time limit. I don't think I can fight all these guys with the amount of damage I do. Oh, Jesus, these guys are accurate. Might be because of that 25% accuracy boost that's been staring at me from the bottom left corner. Got a slight inkling that that might be it. Maybe I should just run around and try to find the last one. These guys might have an accuracy boost, but they're still not that accurate. Is this it? Oh hell yeah, there's even cover. Alright, fuck off, boys. I've got this. See you later. This game's so funky. Alright, get me back. Let me add this floating rock place, please. Damn, I've got 3 other islands to go through. I need to rush them. I spent way too long fighting all that shit back on the previous island. Is that what we're working on? We're trying to, like, break that down? Oh, please. Are you kidding me? Okay. Or whatever, we're going this way. Okay, noted. If you don't do the initial levitation, like, straight from your jump, you don't get the little height boost. So it's better to just levitate right away instead of hopping and trying to, like, get a double jump out of it. Burn the hiss corrupted material. Okay. Oh, it's an incinerator. Oh, by burn, do they mean literally burn? So do I have to bring stuff over here? Let's take a look-see. This it? I see. Excuse me, fellas. I gotta dump this deep in the flaming asshole of hell. Oh, and it goes. These guys are level 6. Need a little help. Alright, I need to find another red glowy rock. That is my goal here. Find the glowy rocks and dump them in the big flaming abyss. Where am I gonna find you guys? I see some lighting. No, yes. Here we go. Oh, cool, I can levitate while holding stuff. That's cool. In you go. Alright, Unamas. Making good time, Unamas. Don't touch me, lads. I've got a job to do. And Lord knows I'm going to do it, because there's loot on the line. Dunzo. You guys can't get me. See you later, losers. That was one thing I really did like about Metro. I like those little expeditions you went out to the surface. Although they got a little annoying sometimes when you were dealing with stuff like trying to get around the water, and if you fell in, you get eaten by a nuclear Russia shark. Not too fun. Dude, I'm really you know one thing I'm kind of bummed I'm like bummed about. I'm not gonna get a new Fallout game for like a long time. I really did actually enjoy Fallout 4. I didn't think it was as good as New Vegas for various reasons, but I still had a lot of fun with it, and I like the whole survivalist, like, wandering around and shooting guns in, like, a post-apocalyptic world kind of thing, and I feel like we just don't get that very often. Or, like, when we do, it's just not quite what I'm looking for, you know? What am I doing? Okay, I need to find specimen data. Oh, now I have to kill things. Oh no. Oh, you guys keep getting tougher. Woo! Oh my god, he does so much damage. Holy cow. That guy just scoped me. Fuck almighty. I don't know, I am kind of charging everything that I see, which might not be the smartest way to go about things. I kind of wish there was a way to heal that didn't involve, like, having to beat enemies. Like, maybe if I, like, had some sort of natural recovery, or like an energy drain thing. That'd be cool. Let's try this spot. Actually, that's gonna make that other one kind of harder. Let's do this one first, because the next, I think, it seems to be they're leveling up each island I finish, so I should probably try to do this one before it gets harder again. And I don't think I'm gonna clear all of these expeditions because I kind of wanna get control over with. I like this game a lot, but I kind of want to move on. Maybe play something else for my little playthroughs. Although then again, I don't know how much game there is left. There's still opportunity for this whole game to turn itself around, like turn it on its head. Where are they? Where'd they go? Okay, fellas. I love seeing them flop around like that. Okay. I'm not using shield when I should be. Hang on. I need to blast this to someone. Ba-bam. Dodge efficiency? Nah. Okay, where's the next one? Doing good so far. Where's the next one? Oh, cool. There's one more, isn't there? Ooh, yeah, okay. Oh, and he's a rocket launcher, dude. Jesus friggin' Christ. Okay. What? Okay. I don't. The second I shot the rocks at him, he killed me. Holy cow. That's rough. That's rough. He's a junior operative too. He's not even a big boy operative. I don't think I'm gonna do this expedition on time. I don't think I'm strong enough. Can I like leave? Is that an option? Yeah, abandon. Alright, cool. Return you to the juke. Does that like sacrifice my token? That'd suck. I know. I really hope this game doesn't expect me to grind or like try to like pick up abilities or anything like that, because that's that'd be rough. That'd be kind of rough because I don't want to do. I don't know. I'm not a personally very grindy person. I used to be. Back when I was a kid and all I really had to play games on was like a little DS. I used to play a lot of very grindy RPGs. Which one did I play? It was marketed. I know there's like a discrepancy. I know there's like a discrepancy in which in what it's called, but over here in the West, it was marketed as Final Fantasy 3, and it was put out on the. Gonna get some more health. It was put out on the DS, and I had that, whatever that was. Oh, you can just make jukebox tokens. Okay. I need 3 house memories to upgrade my constructs. Hang on. Need to head to the Atlas Chamber is what we need to do. But, yeah, Final Fantasy 3, so, for those of you who don't know, it was kind of infamous for being a super grindy RPG, and it kind of was, because the way the difficulty was, designed is it wasn't like a smooth curve upwards, it was oh Jesus. There's a guy, didn't think we'd find him right away. There he goes.
I should find the others.
Well, Final Fantasy 3 was so the way the difficulty worked is that that game was basically a series of dungeons that you'd go through, and each dungeon would have its own. One sec. Each dungeon would have its own monsters, and it would have a big boss at the end, right? Kind of typical for a JRPG. And what it was is that the difficulty would spike like a ton for each dungeon. So the game would kind of expect you to kind of go in and out of the dungeon and maybe run around the overworld and level up your characters a lot. And it didn't help that the game's big system for varying up your characters, like their classes, was the job system, right? And the way the jobs worked is that you would pick, if your character ever picked up a new one, they would have job like sickness or something like that. So they would actually be really bad at whatever you were trying to get them to do for a little while. And also they had a separate level just for that specific job that they were in. So if you picked up a new set of jobs in the game and wanted to get your characters to use them, you had a mandatory amount of fights you basically had to do to make them not suck, because first of all, they wouldn't be able to do anything in the job like all that effectively unless you got their job level up, and you wouldn't even be able to get their job level up until you get through this sort of like mandatory like job sickness period. where they're not going to be very efficient. It was just kind of a horrid system, but I didn't know that as a kid. So I just kind of rolled with it, and I just grinded and grinded and grinded because I just liked playing the game. I like seeing my character's numbers go up. So I would just kind of, I remember one thing I did once before I remember one thing I did once is that I remember playing like the beginning of the game, and then I just kind of wouldn't leave. I didn't leave the very beginning. So what would happen is I would just kind of like tootle around in the opening area and just fight enemies constantly. Constantly. And eventually I got to the point where my characters were doing like 16 hit combos on like level 2 enemies. And it was all it was like wasted effort because I was doing it on like the beginner jobs anyway. But like I liked feeling super strong because I liked, I think it's part of that whole thing where, you know how games kind of artificially give you that sense of like you're putting in effort and your effort like has to result in rewards. That's what grinding was for me when I was a kid. It's just like, oh yeah, no, I worked at it, so this is my reward, right? I get to be good. I get to feel strong at the game. And I remember being super hyped about that. But when I got older, I found out that that was kind of bullshit. Like the game, like I just want now I just want to get through the game. Like I just want to experience the game's like experience per se. And grinding takes away from that, especially since like unlike how I was when I was a kid, I actually have other things I want to do with my time, and I don't want to spend that grinding. So, like, I don't know. If I find a game that I really liked, I can still grind, obviously, but I don't know. Well, it wasn't something that I could keep up for a very long time. Should I just keep adding more projectiles? Just fucking... I've got 10. Got 10 now. 10 extra. I think that should make it do more damage. I'm not sure. But yeah, I don't know. It kind of shows how my appreciation of games has changed as I've gotten older. Now, if like a game just kind of provides a consistent experience throughout, I'm a little bit more like that's kind of all I want. I'm just not a fan of doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. It's one of the reasons why I can't really play MMOs. I think I'd do it if I had a good group of friends, because then it's like a social activity. So then it loops back around to being like worthwhile time spent. But like if I played, like the main thing keeping me from playing like Final Fantasy 14, for example, is just the fact that I can kind of feel it in the game where it's just like, oh yeah, this game not only is going to require me to like learn the shit out of all of its mechanics, but it's also going to like it can be a social experience, but I'm gonna need to get there, and that sounds kind of you know, not something I'm hugely into. I don't know, Final Fantasy 14's an intimidating game. Sorry if I'm not making a whole ton of sense. I'm trying to, like, it took me longer to set up this stream than I thought it would, and my energy's sapped a bit. I had a long day, and then I had a long time trying to set this whole thing up, and I can't do this stream tomorrow or the day after that, so I'm doing it now, and I want to make sure I get some time in on it. But yeah. No, I used to play World of Warcraft. Not a thing I do quite so much anymore. This is all set up. What am I looking for? Where's our man? I'm looking for Remus. Brother to Romulus. There it is. Remus, why are you flying? You son of a bitch. What are you doing down there, buddy? What's going on? Does this guy have any friends? I'm really low on health. And health does not regen in this game. Got all this health back. Can you, like, stay still? Jeez. Just let me shoot you, dude. Let me put you out of your misery. Oh, popped him. Somehow. I, like, pressed E and I think I picked him up and that killed him. Alright, we'll roll with that. I'll take what I can get. You know, another habit I had that I picked up as a kid that just kind of arose from, like, I think just young anxiety. I used to never finish games. I used to be actually really, really terrible at, like, just kind of biting the bullet and finishing something. 'Cause when one sec. When I would get close to finishing a game, you know how, like, naturally, due to just kind of how stories work, there's like a rising action, right? And things would get a little bit like the plot would have to progress in such a way that the tension's increasing, things are getting more like tight. Some stuff happened that's not okay, but that gives you like momentum to continue with the story and then like finish it, like see where everything goes. And whenever I would hit that point as a kid, I would just get too scared to like continue and like finish whatever the thing was at the end. So whenever I would get close, I would always delete my save file and start a new game. It was stupid, and I think it was like a profound waste of my time now that I'm older, and like I don't care nearly as much anymore. Now I want like closure and catharsis and all that, so I'm of an entirely different mind. Isn't this like supposed to be whatever? But back then, so I've like I had 2 games. Final Fantasy 3 was one of them, but the other one was I had 2 games where I was just absolutely pitiful at just getting anything finished, and one was Final Fantasy 3, and the other one was Paper Mario and the Thousand-Year Door. I have stopped and restarted Paper Mario and the Thousand-Year Door many times before finally just biting the bullet and just finishing the game, and I'm glad I did eventually, because I really, really loved that game, and it deserved to be completed. Where is... Oh, Hazard's a big motherfucker. What have I got? There he goes.
Just like Rish said.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen the opening like 3 stages, especially the first part of Paper Mario: and the Thousand Year Door. Probably like had to have been like six, 7, 8 times even. Something around then. I played that game a lot, and I just would always get... I would get right up... I would get to the moon. I get a little bit past the moon, and then I would give up, and then like start a new thing. Because I don't know why. I just didn't have the balls to see it through. Man, I really hope they remake that game or something someday, because I adored it, and I would pay like $100 just to play that game again on like a more modern system. I don't know where I'm going. But yeah, been a gamer for a long time, but I don't think I was a good gamer until relatively recently. Even now, I've got a lot to learn. That's just the way of things. Oh god, I have to deal with these things again. I don't wanna. Thompson, you couldn't have picked somewhere more convenient to have a showdown? I don't like these things. They follow you around and mess up your screen. Holy cow, leave. Just get away from me. Just get away from me. I don't want it. I don't want it. Okay. Furnace chamber? Yeah, furnace chamber. Okay. This game's map is wild. Like all the little they clearly took an approach to like dealing with the maps like any third-person shooter designer would, but also you're supposed to like come back to it, which is weird. Because like, there's a lot of little things they do to try to make it... Because the way a building is normally structured wouldn't lend itself well to linear action, if you ask me. So they do stuff like block off passages and close off little areas so that you've got like a single twisty line of movement and action from like point A to point B. That is like long, it's kind of tortuously winding, but eventually it does dump you at the end and you run into like a lot of interesting different places in the process. So like doubling back through it's a little weird. Well, you're not one of the boys. You're just a thing. Oh, was that it? It didn't have a name, though.
Arish saw it coming, though. I should get these back to him.
Alright, whatever. We're headed back to Arish. I want those ability points. I don't actually care about the man, I just want the delicious, delicious progression that he'll provide. That's one thing I'm glad kind of disseminated from RPGs to other games was like level up systems. I actually really liked. I like feeling like a character progresses, although sometimes games get really boring with it. Like I'd say Fallout had a really boring progression. Like Fallout 4 had a really boring progression. Not the other ones, but Fallout 4 kind of it kind of. It was one thing. Hang on. One thing Bethesda took from Fallout, from Skyrim, and then put it into Fallout was definitely. Sorry. One thing Fallout took from Skyrim that it definitely didn't need to was like the whole like the level up style where it's like, oh yeah, you put perks into this one gun and then each perk point you put into it gives you 20% extra damage. Like, really? Like, it can't just be you can't just design the enemies around the damage that I don't know, because like the like Fallout 3 and New Vegas, not so much Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, the way the guns worked is that like they had fixed damage, and you could like you would get more powerful guns as time would go on, but that would also mean you're getting more powerful like calibers, and you're getting more competent with the guns, which will give you opportunities to do additional damage. And I thought that was more of an interesting way.
Us being rookies, they sent us to confirm it was bullshit.
Hold on, is he about to tell me werewolves are real?
Turns out there was an altered item that was creating violent gravitational anomalies during full moons. Oh man, we nearly bit it that night. Well, to remember the occasion, we all bought silver bullets to wear around our necks. Just
What the fuck?
To another werewolf.
So why did you leave the Rangers?
Well, thought I could do more good here. Somebody's got to protect the people who protect everybody else, right?
All right. I got what I wanted. I saw werewolves and I was like, wait a minute.
I have to go.
Me too.
But
You're not the only one who's busy.
yeah, I got it, Irish. But fuck, what was I talking about? This is gonna be a repeated problem with me in streaming, isn't it? I'm trying to remember what I said and I can't. This is gonna. I like watch my streams back over every time I like once in a while. Actually, very often now because I wanna check to see what I can do better. And this is one thing that always pisses me off about watching my own streams back is that like I'll get started on something will distract me, and then I'll completely forget what I was talking about previously, and I'll be mad. I wish I could like look at myself back in time and remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah, if you're gonna have a level up system, like you shouldn't just make it so that the guns just get more powerful. I thought that was lame because it feels like I'm being arbitrarily put through like being like required to use resources to make the guns like just better. Like just, oh, they do more damage, the number's bigger. Nothing actually changes about the gameplay, you know? But like in Fallout New Vegas, the guns get better because like the calibers are increased, but like they're also fundamentally different guns that you're operating, so it does change a little bit. But in Fallout 4, it's just like, oh yeah, your combat rifle now does 20% more damage. It's like, oh, okay, great. I know it's a small thing, and I probably shouldn't be talking about other games while I'm playing one, but like, I don't know, come on. A little pet peeve, but I do like level up systems overall. I like the sort of meta commentary it kind of has.
Normal piece of paper.
Those-
You need to know where it's going.
Okay, I need to protect that thing, and I'm not gonna do that while these guys are messing around with me. Got a house memory. what is this? More reading material, excellent. Are these guys gonna like infinitely spawn, or is this like a thing I can deal with? Okay. Got it? Do I have it? Did I get it? I got it. Hang on, excuse me for a minute, fellas.
I need to find the other pages.
There we go. There's multiple moving letters? Oh, we never got into here. Hell yeah, I've got clearance level now. You guys finally deign to allow me walk around in my own bureau. I'm the director, I'll have you know. I won't let any of you forget it. Where's the rest of these doodads? But the meta commentary I was talking about earlier was just that I really like that. I really like the sense that your character actually is learning and developing and like picking up new things as they go through, because it shows like a development, like a growing of like confidence and competence through gameplay instead of just being told about it through the story, which I always adore whenever a game manages to do that. This is the cafeteria. This is no longer Dead Letters, okay. Dead Letters is a small area. Where are the rest of the... What are the rest of the things? The things I'm looking for. The doohickeys, the doodads, the papers, the oops. It's nodes. Little nodey boys. More papers. Dead presidents. Ooh. Got a lot of reading to do once I'm done with this. I'm kind of focused on the objective right now. I'm just not in the mood to read for once in my life. That's not it. I hate it when this happens. I used to think I was so good at finding things in video games, and then I just lost all of it. I'm an old man now. I'm ancient. Just dissolving into dust as we speak. Are these papers still in Dead Letters, or did they move around to other parts of the central executive area? Because if it's the latter, then I'm gonna be really upset. Because I'm not okay with being lied to. I know people complain about how games hold your hands too much or whatever the hell, but like I kind of need my hand to be held. I'm a little desperate for it. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm a lost man, lost manana. I don't know what's going on. It's still inaccessible. Nothing to cleanse. I don't want to have to check this whole place, man. I've never been in here. Unless I don't think I've ever been. Ooh, that's why. Ooh, okay. Got a red spin rate of fire boost, which I honestly might pick up. Weapon armor damage. I'm picking up a lot of mods that I don't really care about. Hang on. Should we break out spin for a little bit? Spin to win, one could say. 55%. That's actually really sizable. Oh my goodness. I need to upgrade this thing. Be down for that. Get like an SMG. There's probably a thing to increase like the ammo capacity. That'd be cool. Bro, where is this paper? I'm looking for it, man. House memory. That's good. It's not wasted time as long as I'm getting materials. We're back in Central. Hang on, what am I looking for? Astral constructs, mods. I can upgrade this, thank goodness. Upgrade it again. Upgrade it again. Okay, just need more source. Health boost, that's good. What would it take to upgrade spin? Just source, that's it, okay. Source. Every time I see source, I think of the like the way they say source in Divinity Original Sin. That game's got a funky little thing where it's like, oh yeah, you're a sorcerer because you've got source. That like, and then it would always be capital S source. Oh, this thing's absolute. It's actually better than this. Oh no, wait, that's a rate of fire boost for everything. Oh. Oh, I'm down for that. Hang on. Maybe I should just go get Dylan. These this little oop, the Langston's Runaways quest, like I want to do it for the ability points, but I'm noticing that I'm having a hard time finding the shit that it's asking me for. Which is annoying me quite a bit. How fast is this thing shoot now? It's better. It's better, that's for sure. Smack. Just give him a little pat on the booty. No, the shotgun's still better at this stage than spin. Not gonna lie. Ooh. It was really typical for my experience in video games. I get like the really cool, shiny, like rank 5 mod, and it's for the gun that I don't use. And I don't use it specifically because my favorite gun fulfills the same purpose pretty much. Like I've already got a close range option. Where the paper at, bro? If I come back, will it... I'm like hearing noise whenever I walk in here, so there's obviously something. Maybe it's like... I'm looking for something really big and red and obvious. Maybe it's like a lot smaller than I'm thinking it is. Picked up this one. I know, this game's ambiance is always kind of creepy. I'm hearing people talk and stuff. And obviously they're not here because everyone's kind of dead. God, I hate collectathons. I hate looking for things. I don't enjoy it, but the completionist in me wants me... The partial completionist in me wants me to do it because I already started. Lame. Maybe it's like... Maybe it's like a part of Dead Letters I haven't accessed yet, because I never moved, like, up. It does look like there's, like, an upper level there that I haven't accessed yet, but I'm not sure how I would. Because all these little side rooms are just smaller little... Like, they don't lead upwards or anything. This little area is such a weird mix of, like... Oh, maybe I can come up this way. This game's whole setting is like a weird mix of, really normal-looking office buildings and some, like, just strange concrete maze stuff. Mailroom? Maybe if I keep going into, like, maybe if I keep going into letter-adjacent stuff, I'll find more papers. I'm opening boxes, so I'm happy. I'm satisfied. Little gremlin that hungers for stuff in the back of my brain is getting what it wants. In here, maybe? There's enemies. Not quite what I was hoping for. My nose is itchy. Oh! Off you go. I wonder if the developers were like thinking about designing the visual effects in this game and went, you know, let's just fuck them up. Just make flaming, disorienting red gas come out of everything. Yeah, that was not at all what I needed to do. Great. I was so excited when I found the first one. I was like, finally, I'm making some progress. And then, nope, did not make progress at all. Where the hell? I've never been in here. Have I been in here? I think, no, wait, I have. These enemies are level 1. I don't think I have been in here. Okay. Enemies I had not fought before, I think, actually. Alright, we're making progress, but not of the kind I want, I guess. More reading, at least. Data breach. Ooh, that sounds bad. What is this place? Communications department again. Hidden location discovered. I see. I accidentally stumbled onto a secret, I guess. I'm doing everything but making progress in the way I want. It sucks. I can't imagine this is making for very interesting viewing either. Dash. It'd be funny if there's a game like this that had a sort of like a collateral damage counter. Like it just kind of kept track of how much it costs to replace everything that you kind of slightly damage. And it's like a physics-based game, so you break stuff on accident all the time. Okay, there's a dead letters again. Is this what I have to do? Okay. Oh yeah, maybe it is. Okay, progress. Good. 2 more.
Should be one more page.
God, if someone... I imagine someone who actually has played this game and knows where everything is will be really frustrated to see that. It's like, yeah, it's up there! You said it already! I know I'd be mad. And I'm not accustomed to games like having me stuck on the ground for a long period of time and then spontaneously giving me the opportunity to fly. It's not something I'm used to. I'm not usually given power before, like, after being deprived of it like this. It's not a feeling I'm accustomed to. What was that? Pierce zoom boost. I don't think I want it, but I do. It is big and shiny looking. I'll spread minus 23%. Do I really have a problem with the... I don't really have a problem with the projectile spread, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Like, it's cool to have a prime thing, but, like, I honestly just want projectiles fired. Like, if I could just get more of that, I'd be down. More projectiles fired, maybe more damage dealt. If I could get both of those on Shatter, I think I'd be able to. I think I'd get some nasty stuff going. I think I'd be able to just annihilate anything that exists on this planet. Just turn the hiss back into mist directly. Box. Shield boost. Okay, I think that's the last page over there. More reading. There's a lot of, like, background lore in this game. It's really appropriate.
Okay, so you need to know where it's gonna end up.
You already said that, Jesse. Gotcha in one, big guy. Alright, finally. Okay, that's one. That's one. Ugh. You know, I don't think my current... I'm not sure how appropriate my current title is. I don't know, I might do the... After I'm done with this quest, I might do the Dylan thing, see where that ends up. Rude. Do not shoot grenades at your director. It's a fireable offense. I'll hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker. This game does spawn quite a few enemies whenever it dumps them on you, doesn't it? Just a bunch of them. Alley-oop. So yeah, gotta remember, I've got a double jump, slash fly. Yeah, that's my problem with spin. It uses up too much ammo. I think if I upgrade it and give it like a ammo reduction per shot, it might be solid. Maybe a little bit more accuracy or like a recoil reduction. I think that'd make it good. And we're back. Ooh, I've got 2 ability points. I really want this one. I think I'll save up till 8 because I want the one that lets me pick up 3 things at once. I think after that I'll be a menace. All right, 2 more to go. We're going to the medical wing, and then after that we're checking the panopticon one more time. You know, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some water real quick. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, sorry about that. I am here, I have water, I have the sweet elixir of life, and I am ready to party. Medical wing. Yeah, it's I usually have more energy than this, but it is exceptionally late for this stream, and I kinda wanna make it of a decent length, so I don't think it's gonna get much better from here on out, folks. But you'll just have to bear with me. You going here yet? No. The clearance, it is so low. It's never enough. This is the medical wing, isn't it? Trying to find the hand chair. Isn't this the medical wing? I was just in here. Where were you guys when I was just in here? Hang on. Hand chair. Looking for a hand chair. What the hell is a hand chair? I don't have to get higher clearance in order to do this, right? They wouldn't trick me like this, would they? Alright, I can shoot faster than I could before. Okay, we're good? We're good. Is there an invisible thing around here? Oh, that's what the hand chair is. It's a little it's a literal chair shaped like a hand. Okay.
Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy. Does it do anything special? It's a little weird. Okay. Hang on, we need to, I would like to go back, but I have to kill the hiss. The little cubes. All this Minecraft schmutz. There it is. I'm glad we're not dealing with any more of that sewage-looking stuff. It is interesting that the hiss kind of has all these different little forms that it takes. Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of containment we just never went through. Looking at all that blurred out stuff. Alright, Panopticon. I'm gonna take one more look for that traffic light, but honestly, it's very possible that I'm not gonna find it again, and I should just leave this for another time. There is like a whole bunch of... There's a whole bunch of, as you can see, there's a whole bunch of censoring over there, which means there's a whole bunch of containment I just haven't seen, and the main quest hasn't taken me over to there, and I'm convinced that it will. So... Might go snag this traffic light and then take a look-see at the rest of the at the main quest. Try to grab Dylan, see where that takes us, and if that takes us to the rest of the containment, I'll finish this quest off there. Oh, this is one of those games where your health bar gets physically larger. Like as you develop it, your health bar like literally gets larger. Which I prefer to the alternative of okay. Something hit me. Die. Man, I'm starting to think I'm just not that very good at this game. Given my my tendency to almost die in a lot of combat that should be fairly easy, to be honest. See, you can't get any lower than that, and this is how you get higher up. Trying to find a traffic light. Well, might be in one of these little... That's the archives. That is not where I want to go. I'm not trying to go to like a whole ass other room. It is in this big like cylindrical chamber somewhere. Tree, Christmas tree, baby carriage of sinister intent, closed off area. Gotta say, one thing that always kind of like entertained me whenever it was a concept brought out in like a funky universe is always super jail, like just a mega prison, like this fucking It's always like a gigantic concrete structure, you know? Like it's some big thing that tries to make it as impossible as they can to get from one place to another, just so that like it's not enough that it's super secure and like escaping just isn't worth it, like worth all the effort. They have to make it so that escaping is like hilariously impossible. Like, oh yeah, we've got this prison trapped in just a whole other dimension. Like the great vacuum of space is separating the different cells here. Like you have to travel through the void multiple times in order to get from one place to the other. So just like, you know, if you try to escape, there's literally no way you're going to get out or have any idea what's going on. And that's the whole point. Okay, we're getting pretty high up. This leads to the Twisted Passage, which is an unmapped area. Is that? There's the traffic light. Okay. Oh!
Wait.
Oh, it's red light, green light. Oh, this is cool. I can respect it. This makes sense. Oh no, why would you do this to me? Okay, I think I'm out of its influence. Just need to go down. One thing that I'm missing from like the SCP universe is just the whole... Oh my god, I think I moved right at the end. Ah! Oh, okay. I forgot I had fall damage. I've been levitating for too long. Got too comfy. This traffic light's a motherfucker. Yeah, but one thing I'm missing from this game that I got from SCP is that some of the SCPs, like the cool thing about the whole universe is that like I felt like all the little anomalies that they were dealing with ran the whole spectrum from like kind of cute and harmless to absolutely world-endingly horrifying. Oh my god, really back here. But yeah, like, you know, for every like ridiculously hard to kill reptile, there's like a little happy goo thing that just makes people happy, you know? It's not all bad and evil in the world. It's just the infinite unknowable chaos of the universe. Nothing's designed, it just is. But and I feel like you could feel that with SCP, where like not only are there like horrors beyond comprehension that absolutely hate our universe and hate us and hate like existence itself, but also there's cute little things that are harmless or kind of funny or kind of goofy, like a coffee machine that just kind of makes whatever liquid you want. I think I headed in the wrong direction. Yeah, there we go.
That must be one of the missing items.
Oh, these things don't have to follow this thing's rules. Oh, they just disappear. But yeah, I like this because it kind of like it makes sense. It's like, oh yeah, it's a traffic light. It stops when it tells you to stop and you break the rules. It forces you to come back. That makes sense. Oh my god, I did it again! Ah! Need to be more patient. Gotcha, bitch. Enter my domain.
This escaped altered item to worry about.
Ugh. Okay, last one's in the sealed threshold hall, which I don't think I'm supposed to access yet, but I'm not sure. We need to go see Dylan, I think. Might not have the clearance to get there yet. Wonder what would be a good example of what I'm thinking of. Like, could you imagine a little like a microwave that just like every time you like if you turn it on like without putting anything in it, it just kind of like gives you the last meal that that like was cooked in it, something like that. I don't know. I like little goofy stuff like that, especially when it's taken like farther than like rationality would have you take it. Like I really like that SCP that's the coffee machine because it's like all the scientists and researchers try to come up with all sorts of crazy stuff to like ask of it. It's like, oh yeah, normal stuff. It's like, oh, can I have milk? Can I have hot chocolate? Whatever. Can I have can I have a cup of tears? It's like, oh yeah, this is salty stuff. And it's like, can I have a cup of Joe? And then like it literally gave it a cup of fluid that had apparently been taken from a dude named Joe. And someone asked for a cup of God's blood, which was confusing apparently, which led to some led to a cup of something that they weren't sure about. But yeah, I always like that about SCP. It could be anything. It could run the whole gamut from really big creepy to maybe not so much. Wait, that's just damage in general, up 29%. That's actually really good. Hang on. Hey, damage boost. That's good. That's good. We're popping grip back in. Hang on. I need much better. Much better. Okay. Grip doesn't need much. I just want it to hurt more. Six shots. If I de-equip that, how much do I have? That's still 6 shots. Okay, I don't think the ammo cost is gonna matter too much to me then. I like left the panopticon. I really didn't need to. I could have just gone back this way. Well, actually, I need to go in this direction. Is the game gonna permit me to? Yeah, I need better clearance level. Okay, yeah, I have to do the main quest. All right. Well, at least we got that. At least we got that. Take the annoying part of this done with. We've also got put a record on, which we could do, but I think we're gonna. I'm really curious to see what's going on with Dylan, so I think we're gonna do that first. I'm assuming this is not gonna be the end of the game, because we still have a weapon to unlock, I think. Where are we going? Central? Yeah. Okay. I wonder what Panopticon even means. There's probably more than that name than I'm getting from it. Speak with Dylan on the upper level.
Oh my god, did she have to write everything?
Marshall orders us to just sit on our asses and then leaves?
What the fuck? Sticky note complaint. To whom it may concern, in case you are not aware, something caused a sticky note in my office to duplicate. My office is unusable now. I will be working from home until this is resolved. You can reach me on my cell or home phone. Sincerely, Jay Bozer, Vice Chief of Staff. Why? Oh, cool math. Bro, what happened? Oh, nice. That's a big health boost I just got. Oh, it's absolute. Love it.
You see that hiss they marched through here? Why the fuck didn't we put a bullet in that truck out there?
Hang on a sec. I've got one shifting fragment. Wow, look at that. Okay. Yeah, there's a whole level of like stuff I can't make yet.
Fuck, if they're in there, we go.
Yeah, I assume upper level means director's office. I don't quite recall. Or is it executive affairs? I don't think it's executive affairs. Is there anything cool in the board office? I don't recall. Don't quite remember.
What do you know about this?
I've noticed that when I don't really have anything additional to say, I tend to just repeat what I said in a different fashion. Which I don't know. Not sure if that's the wise way to go about things, but it's kind of a reflex. You might be surprised to hear, but that's kind of most of what goes on up in my head. It's just everything that flows out of my mouth, pure reflex.
Lots of errors on this. That's the block.
No, we're at the top. We're at the top floor in the elevator. Where am I going?
2 squads lost. Christ.
Need something? Jesse, when you were down in research, did you run into a Dr. Rhea Underhill?
I didn't. Who is she?
She is a colleague of mine.
This isn't
A
what I was
researcher
expecting, but
studying
whatever, I'll
a
take
kind
it.
of extra-dimensional mold growing below research.
Well, I don't like the sound of that.
No one does. Look, I haven't heard from Rhea since the hiss arrived. Would you mind having a look around for her next time you're in research?
Of course.
Yeah, I'm
Thanks,
sure nothing
Jesse.
bad happened to her.
Now, what's on your mind?
She's probably not a fucking mold monster.
I should be going. Enjoy your data.
Oh, I will.
She sounds ready. Alright, well that's something we're gonna deal with later. I'm fixated now.
Apparently the director restored HRA production. They're already getting other
Oh, there he is. Okay.
You are worn through time. The thunder's home distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red.
Hey Dylan. I invaded this federal office for you. Do you
Through the surface into the web.
you got a minute?
You want this to be true. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. Through time, the thunder's home distorts you.
Hey, boss. Hey, buddy. Can you
That's Dylan.
can you come down here?
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Dylan, I'm here. I found you.
Surface into the web. You've always been in there.
Yo, check it out. I got a gun. Boys like guns, right?
Who I am?
Oh, you know me. Say it.
Bro, the craziest shit happened. I run this place now.
Aiden's sister.
Oh no, he's
Talking
possessed.
in the third person. Always a good sign.
Do you know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that. I'm P6. P6. But I'm better
Oh no,
now.
he's depersonalized.
The hiss made me better. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. Always been the new you. You want this
Can you
to
stop
be
that?
true.
Please?
Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
This is one of those phases I hear about.
I want to say them. They
You know, I imagine that's what
sound
happens
good.
when you have a
They
kid.
make me
You know,
feel
like they go through one of those phases. They start levitating in your living room, speaking in tongues, and you're like, "Get down from here, there, young man!
No.
Stop levitating the
You
furniture."
need to help me get this thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there is anything left, you have to help me.
Look at your sister. She's making things levitate with fractals, like a good girl.
Through the hole in you, we let you in. You've always been here. The only truth. A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy.
Stop it!
Orange peel.
Orange peel.
Shit! He can see you. This is not safe.
We found Polaris together with my sister when we were very small, in Ordinary. In the desert, through the door opened up by the slide projector.
Camera work's having a lot of fun.
But she didn't help when Trench took me away. She didn't give me any
Polaris is a
powers.
she.
All the powers are my own powers. She didn't help when they locked me up for years. After the song time for applause, we build you till nothing remains. The air cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home. The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it.
They spilled coffee on it.
They found. They opened the door up to the hiss.
Yeah, that figures.
That's the
That makes
only
sense.
thing I can thank them for.
There. There it is. We stopped the Altered World event in Ordinary when we shut down the slide projector. And now the projector's here.
An earworm is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, baby, baby.
Baby.
Just plastic. So safe. Nothing to worry about. Funny. I welcomed the hiss. I let it in. To get rid of her. The hiss set me free. Polaris is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet. You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
If we shut off the slide projector, maybe that will stop the hiss.
Your regulations.
Maybe it's not too late for my brother.
You must see the truth for yourself, Jesse. Sister. The horrible truth about the Bureau. The hiss is the better
What?
option.
That it's a.
Go to the prime candidate program in the
You're
convenience
telling me
center.
that this federal bureaucracy might have hidden secrets, like stuff that it's done that was not morally okay?
I saw
You're
what Chris did to
joking.
Salvador. What it turned him into.
Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself.
I'll go. But only to look for the slide projector. You can help me. We can end this.
And off he goes.
I don't know what else I'm hoping to find here.
He's got a side quest for us. That's what we're here for.
Can we talk?
I'd like to tell you about a dream I had last night.
Okay.
Off to a good start.
Okay. I'm listening.
I was back in Ordinary before all of this happened.
I still can't handle the fact that they're from a town called
But in the
Ordinary.
dream, I was alone. It was just me. I was the only child. A girl. My name was Jesse Dylan Faden. But then the Bureau came and caught me, brought me back here, locked me up. Have you ever noticed that our names, Jesse, Dylan, they could be girls' names, boys' names, could be anything.
I have never met a
Don't you
girl
find
named
that
Dylan.
weird? I find that weird.
Like Jesse, I understand. Jesse on its own is a boy's name, and it's short for
Sure.
Jessica for girls,
The
but I
hell
don't know
was
about
that?
Dylan.
Is he trying to mess with me?
You are a worm through time. The thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes quietly.
Maybe Dylan's still in there. Maybe there's a way to reach him.
I'd like to talk to my brother, please. Dylan?
Dylan would like to tell you about a dream he had just now.
Again?
This again?
I was going to be the new director of this place. I helped you get a job here so that we could be together. You were an office assistant. You'd make coffee and deliver the mail, and there was always plenty of work to do. And it stayed that way forever and ever. It was nice. Really
Sounds
nice.
boring.
That's debatable.
But here's the strange thing. The dream shifted, and none of it was real anymore. It was a game. We were in a game, and it was a fucking boring game.
I don't know, man. I'm having a good
But we
time.
couldn't stop playing. And then it shifted again. Or maybe it was another dream already. Or maybe I'm just confusing them. But in this other dream, it was more like a musical. This is an ordinary song about an ordinary girl from an ordinary town. It's the ordinary story. She worked an ordinary job in an ordinary office. Something. And that's all I can remember of that dream.
Maybe that's for the best.
The red triangle's still on him, so I still want to talk
Maybe
to
I
him.
can learn more about the hiss from him.
Can we talk?
I just had an
Oh,
interesting
God.
dream.
Shit.
That's fascinating, but let's talk about the hiss for a change, yeah?
This dream was about the hiss.
Best I'm gonna get.
In my dream, the hiss had broken free of this prison, this house.
Ooh, nice cut.
I'd set it free. And the president himself was there to welcome us. He was the first one to take the hiss in. Spread the word.
The president of the United States?
At first, many people thought it was horrifying. That he was horrifying. But also, many people who heard his words wanted to welcome the hiss in. And slowly, more and more of them came around until the whole world was brought together by the hiss. It was wonderful.
Okay. Thanks for sharing that.
Yes, thank you for sharing with the class,
For the
Dylan.
record, that will never happen.
Yeah, I'm not bringing
Not
the
as long as
president out
I'm
here.
alive.
Okay, fuck it. I'm not talking to him anymore. Yeah, I noticed something about the whole, like, I guess the symbolism in this game. I probably should have noticed this earlier, but I've noticed that I've noticed that, like, so there's a lot of shapes in this game, right? Like, we've got this little spiral thing, that's Polaris, and I've also noticed that the area around Dylan and also all the fast travel points are very circular, right? So Jesse and Polaris are all circles. Then we've got the board and the Federal Bureau of Control in general. Those are all triangles, right? Because the board is an upside down pyramid. Like this is what I was talking about with Polaris. You see how this is like a circular area? Like all the fast travel points are in, like, not only in a circle, but are surrounded by these circular little, like, light reflectors. Meanwhile, the board is triangular, and the FBC is also like this, triangular. And the hiss, on the other hand, isn't really a shape, and that, I think that, like, kind of plays into the whole, like, how the game's whole idea of, like, control. Like the board, and I don't know what Polaris's whole goal is, but I know the board is, like, its plan is to keep everything orderly, keep everything under control, keep everything keep everything predictable and understandable, whereas the hiss, like, fucks all of that up. And every time the hiss pops up, it's not really in an organized like an organized shape. Like, sometimes it pops up as like a circle, which I guess is like just like an astral plane thing in general. But for the most part, it kind of doesn't really have a defined shape. It always pops up in these little, like they look like burst capillaries and stuff, where it's just like little pools of, like, glowing red shapes. And instead, it's kind of like a liquid. It just kind of fills whatever shape that it's kind of put in. That is what I feel like it is, or like one way I could interpret it. In a similar way, like, the hiss is a very angry, like aggressive red color, right? Whereas the FBC, everything's very black and white. There's like 2 or 3 colors to it. Ah, god damn it. I'm having some trouble with the guys that fly, because I'm having some trouble with the guys that fly because most of my damage comes from tossing things, and they dodge it. Also, for some reason, they do a ton of damage when they throw things at you. Yeah, but anyway, this is an example of what I'm talking about. Like, this is the hiss. Like, there's no real shape here. Like, if there is one, it, like, pops or, like, shifts. So I think that's part of, like, how this whole game is supposed to work. Or, like, what this whole game is trying to, like, illustrate. Oh my god, do I have to? I really don't like fighting the floating guys. I feel like it takes forever. Like, come on, really? Come on, work for me now. Least you could do for being as annoying as you are. God, you're summoning more now? I just want to go, dude. Yeah, fuck you. God damn it, get out of here. So annoyed. I'm just annoyed that he killed me because I wasted so much of my time. Oh, Jesus, okay. Okay, sorry. Something, like, popped up on my screen, my whole game shuddered. Are we good? Jesus, fuck, there's more. Please. Is it over? Okay, there we go. We're done. Ugh. I've got clearance level, yay. What are you doing here? Ah! Holy cow, it's been a while since I saw that splurge of letters.
To find new prime candidates. The Bureau needs a director. Our future. P7.
Who am I, P7? 7? If Dylan's Persona 6, I'm Persona 7. Oh my god, more of them. Wheelchair man. There it is. The shotgun kills all things. You dare stand before me when I've got a scatter gun in my hand? You'll die braver than most. Oh, that's weird. Oh, I don't like that. There's no new materials out here, right? It's just like the usual containment stuff. Remote thoughts, yeah. Get more of those, that's good. I should probably upgrade grip again when I get a chance to. Shatter's been doing a real good job, and I've got that one upgraded twice. Entropic Echo, Seize Accelerator. Oh no, wait, no, that's for mind control. I think I'm good with what I've got right now. I kind of like the health recovery per pickup. I always like I really like aggressive playstyle, so I always enjoy picking up things that allow me to play aggressively. So that includes healing quickly. The less downtime, the better. Okay, what's going on up here? Oh, this is weird. Why is this like this? Is there a reason? Is this just the hiss getting more prevalent? Starting to get a little bendy. Yeah, it's even curled on the map. Okay. Alright. Nothing too special out here. It's just there to make me feel uneasy, which it is succeeding at. This game's starting to hitch up a bit whenever I open the map, I'm noticing. Which is a little annoying. B7?
Is this what Dylan wanted me to see? It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector.
Ooh, I got a new outfit.
All the times I felt paranoid.
Oh,
I
they've
was
been watching
right.
her.
The Bureau could have given me the answers, but they just stood by and watched me.
Okay. Jesse Faden movement tracking. Oh, that's creepy. Regarding eastward movement, cause for concern: departs Cheyenne, Wyoming, arrives in Sydney, which one is it? It's Nevada, and arrives in Sydney, Nevada, departs Sydney, Nevada, arrives in Des Moines, Iowa, departs Des Moines, Iowa, arrives in Chicago, Illinois, departs Chicago, Illinois, arrives in South Bend, Indiana, departs South Bend, Indiana, arrives in Cleveland, Ohio, departs Cleveland, Ohio, arrives in Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania, departs Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania, arrives in New York City, New York. Oh, so she crossed like 3/4 of the country. Also, further proof that Jesse Faden's an unusual person. She's from Wyoming. I thought the buffalo owned Wyoming, and I thought the humans were all gone. I thought it was just a flat landscape. I thought Wyoming was just like the Windows XP background. That's it.
We used to play there all the time. Me and Dylan, and other kids as well. We loved it. This time, I remember, was different. We found a way in, deeper into it, like it had shifted. We went inside, and that's where we found the slide projector.
A dump is a place for lost things. Things that have been thrown away. Did you ever feel that way when you were growing up, Jesse?
What? No. Yes, but that has nothing to do with...
Was there a slide projector at your home when you were small?
No.
Those were before your time, I suppose. But your family did look at photos together, maybe. In one form or the other?
Maybe.
When was this? Can you remember? At parties?
The psychiatrist is British.
How did it make you feel? Did your parents ever show pictures that embarrassed you? Was alcohol ever involved at these parties?
He's going really hard on these questions.
Did that make you uncomfortable?
No.
Is that like a technique?
Come on. That has nothing to do with this. Nothing.
The slide projector, let me ask you this. As a child, did you ever fantasize about worlds inside pictures? Inside a painting? You know, stepping into a painting, into a hidden world, escaping and finding adventure there, away from your parents.
I don't
Although I guess a psychiatrist is in on it.
I don't think so. I don't remember.
That's why this whole thing's recorded in here, because she worked for the FBC.
I don't know.
Okay, interesting. So they've been monitoring Jesse the whole time. This wasn't just an accident, her coming here. Oh, the ordinary AW has its own little section.
Here. That's the place to start looking.
You guys are looking like super armored now. I just realized. We were dealing with a bunch of regular dudes in suits earlier, and now we're dealing with guys like with like shoulder pads. That's how you know you're powerful. That's one thing World of Warcraft taught me. If a person has like some hot looking shoulder pads, he's incredibly powerful. Spin grouping efficiency. That's actually pretty good if I ever decide to pick up spin again. Spin. Woo! For taking the elevator. I don't feel safe using the elevator in a disaster zone. That's probably a good reason why. Whatever.
Dylan and I were both prime candidates. Experiments.
I mean, it's the FBC. Shouldn't come as too much of a surprise that there's some conspiracy stuff going on. Oh my god. I can't see down there. Hoo-hoo. Gotcha. Easiest control point of my life. Get out of here. NYC subway.
We're going back home. Of course we are.
This just goes straight into the subway? That's kind of
and
nuts.
it's never gone away.
Hang on, we got anything new here? There's charge, which is explosives. We can upgrade grip with untapped potential, which I have yet to find another of. I had one, which I used for shatter. Rotating the turntable tracks. Okay.
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
Oh god. Oh, you can do everything while you levitate. That's kind of neat. Okay, where are we headed? I feel like I need to get rid of these things. Bridge operate here. Pierce aimed fire boost, nah. And upgrading Pierce might be worthwhile, but I'd need to go hunting for more materials for that. Or shit, teeth. Wait, hang on. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Potts, I regret to inform you that your son, Graham Potts, was killed in active duty. No, wait, never mind. We already read. Hang on, we might as well. We just started it. While that was killed in active duty this past week. While the details surrounding his death are classified, I am honored to tell you that he died in the service of his country. You can be proud of his courage in the face of danger and his commitment to protecting our nation against our enemies. He will be remembered by his comrades and colleagues. I sincerely regret the pain this message will bring you. Take some solace in knowing that his sacrifice helped protect the country he loves so much. His effects will be returned to you with all speed. Sincerely yours, Howard J. Murray, Deputy Chief of Communications, Federal Bureau of Control. Okay, guess who just had to inspect an inbound delivery of like 100 teensy tiny little boxes? Me, that's who. And you know what was inside each one? A single human tooth. Fucking gross. Okay, yeah, I'm not reading that. I'm not reading inane stuff. Don't have the energy that it deserves. It's a corridor. Oh, nuts. Actually, hang on. Okay, astral contracts. What would it take to upgrade? Okay, I can build charge. I can upgrade Pierce, I guess, if I wanted to. Spin would take a corrupted sample, which I don't have. Yeah, astral blips. 2 corrupted samples. Entropic. Screw it. Let's give charge a try. Might as well. Alright, what does it look like? Oh, it's a big honking boy. Whoa! Oh, it pulls things into it. Interesting. Okay. Blast radius, projectile speed. Projectile speed, that might be good. Yeah. Oh, I can charge multiple of them. Okay, yeah, sure. Sure, we'll give this a shot.
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
I already did that, though. Where to? We need to get past that thing. Need more astral whatevers. Need a bunch of new materials. Where is she? Where is she? Getting close again, I dare you. I'm ready for you. Get out of here. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little annoying how much this game's messing with my vision. All the little hazy, foggy effects, they're actually very frustrating to deal with. What happened to this plane, bro? I'm glad we're exploring new places again. I was getting a little tired of retreading old ground. There's one thing this game is really good. Oh, launch efficiency. Hang on, is that? No, it's the same level. That's lame. Should I just give myself more energy? That might be a better call than just doing launch efficiency. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, that leaves me with just a little bit after 2 launches. What if I equip this bad boy? What does that do for me? Yeah, I like the launch efficiency one more. I think it's better for me. Where's this last? There's one more thing I could like slap this into, wasn't there? Yeah. We're on, baby. I think I'm messed up. Wow. Was that just to restore power for the elevator? I guess so. Let's boogie. I like that since you can't really tell about the like up in the top left it says ordinary awe, which I think is very appropriate. I don't know, something about that just sounds right for this game. Ordinary awe. That's actually kind of good. I like that. God, that's kind of funny. Yeah, it hits hard too. Okay, I like it. I like it. I like the grenade launcher. I thought it was gonna be like you know, you lob a grenade, but I didn't think it'd be like this. It's like an anti-material rifle. I saw that I could pick him up and like, cause he was highlighted in white, and I was like, can I just grab him? And I just yoinked him straight out of the little rock storm that he made. Airplane evaluation. I actually want to know what's going on with that thing. The airplane in question has been brought in from a private airfield located in whatever, Cincinnati. It is suspected to be in connection to the something, see case file for details, and is being evaluated for altered status. The plane is currently being stored in the transit corridor in the containment sector, brought there through the New York subway tunnel. Special access for more information on tunnel and links to urban legends centered on ghost stations, abandoned tracks, and something else. See file 412-4521. The plane's black box is currently being evaluated for hugabadugaba, and initial readings have been taken by a research team, so although no altered status has yet been detected. Wow. Willow inventory list. A hollow sphere, stone-like material, vitrified soil, pieces of various sizes and colors, animal carcass, possibly canine, rusted metal bucket, leather wallet, aged shotgun cartridge. All materials go to the investigation sector for further analysis. Okay. Interesting. I get why, Jesus, we've already got like a... There we go. I get why the little random little bureau alerts actually let you know what area you're supposed to be headed to now, because the area determines what materials you get, which is why you would do that in the first place. Wow.
You're listening to America Overnight, celebrating 29 years, shining a light in the shadows.
This is a good opportunity. I'll be right back.
Thanks for staying with us. Here's our first caller.
What I'm about to tell you, if they found out, I don't know what would happen.
If you found out, brother.
The men in the suits, they told me it was an industrial accident. But this is something else. Something nobody talks about. Ordinary.
This certainly doesn't sound very ordinary, caller.
No, not ordinary. Ordinary. It's a town. And it wasn't an industrial accident. I mean, that's what they said. But that's bullshit.
Whoa, please watch the language, caller. It may be 2 a.m., but we're still a family show.
I'm sorry. It's just, my brother was there. They said the town was destroyed, but it wasn't. I went there. The people are gone, but the town's there. It's still there.
So the population of an entire town disappears, yet the town remains. Tell me, was the phrase, "there is no salvation," written anywhere?
I'm not sure.
The same thing happened in Brazil in 23, a village called Rio Verde. More than 600 people just up and left. The government said they were fleeing guerrilla forces. But we know the truth. A mass abduction. As predicted by my regular guest, Dr. Quincy Reagan.
Abduction? You mean aliens? That's Bullshit! I know they're lying!
Now I warned you about the language caller. I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut you off. And good timing too. It's time for a short break. Hang in there. America Overnight will be right back.
Seems like I got back just in time. I actually thought of something kind of funny. Well, now I'm forgetting it now that I'm trying to talk about it.
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world, in the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house.
All right. Okay. So like, you know how when you get accustomed to the way an area smells, it just kind of smells neutral to you. I didn't know how my room smelled until I like stepped outside and then came back. For some reason, this place smells like cooked beef. I'm not sure why.
And influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it.
I'm telling you, whoever does Darling here, he's a famous voice actor. I've heard him a million times.
There's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection?
Oh boy.
We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions. Or die trying.
Okay. Oh. No. Anyway, oh jeez. Holy fuck, charge is really good. I didn't think it would be. It's also really dangerous to me. Yeah, I think the deal is that my room kind of traps air a little bit, so I think me cooking my dinner earlier caused the air to flow in and not flow out. Hang on. So, okay. Ordinary Awe, Stage 1A. The first slide was a room with dirty wallpaper and dolls on a shelf. There were lots of dolls, DF. The house was empty. No one lived there. We played in there a lot. It was our secret playhouse, JF. Okay, so these are the Fadens. I went to school with Neil. Some kids called him Nosebleed Neil. Note, likely Neil Hosenberg, missing. It was mean. He had asthma. Tom, note, likely Tom Barlow, missing. And his gang, Freddie, note, likely Frederick Bartwell, missing. Hugo, note, no one by this name was found in public records. Ooh, bullied him. We brought Neil to the dump to play. DF interview 2002. Extrapolated information. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide. Designation house. Ordinary Awe, Stage 1.B, dump. Witness testimonies. The second slide we called the meadow, but it was really just an empty lot with a bunch of weeds. There was a shack and a phone line. It smelled like flowers there. It was powerful, intoxicating. We had crazy dreams there. It must have been because of the smell. I didn't like it. I didn't like losing control. In the dreams, everything was melting, and then when we'd come out, everything had melted around the projector. Oh, damn. Neil was really into it. We found out he'd been coming there more and more on his own. Then Tom beat the secret out of Neil and found the projector. He and his goons took it. We thought Neil had got lost inside the meadow when Tom changed the slide, but that's not what happened. Extrapolated information. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide. Designation meadow. Stage 4.A, town proper. Witness testimonies. Jesse and me followed the dung monkeys to the cave. There was a lot of them. Most of the kids from town had joined up. It was really scary. Jesse grabbed the projector, and we ran as fast as we could. They chased us. I fell and hurt my knee. Jesse tried to help me, but the dung monkeys were coming. They were just about to get us, but then Neil showed up. Neil looked like a dog, like a melted dog, but I knew it was him. Neil said a lot of times he didn't like being a boy because Tom just beat him up. I think he liked being a dog. What the fuck? The projector wouldn't turn off, so we changed the slide to the hand. I heard her immediately. She promised to help. That's Polaris. Jesse said we should call her Oh, yeah, okay. Polaris. It's because she was doing stars at school. Extrapolated information. Additional slide designation hand, SID 36, is verified and in Bureau possession. Unconfirmed existence of paranational entity designation Dog Neil. Oh, no, Neil.
Let's see.
Neil achieved a furry's dream.
All here.
Whoa.
Our home, our school, the woods, the dump.
Is this the house? The important house? Where the shit went down? I could pick up the cars. This is another building of importance, I guess. The school, maybe? It's structured kind of like a school. Like, like you can imagine it, can't you? Like they put the flagpole right there. What's this place? Some random building. Got a little arched entry. Or is your stage 1? Okay. Oh, this is the dump. Stage 2. Oh, so it had like widening effects like across multiple stages, and this is stage 3. This is stage 4. Okay. The Dog Neil stage. Understood. So I guess it's like... Oh. Oh no, I'm ruining this nice model. Yes, that is what I'm most concerned about right now.
We found the slide projector in the dump outside town. Did they recreate that too? Is that where they keep it?
Ordinary dump site. That's where we're going. Where the dumpers are held. Ooh, this mysterious tape.
A poem last time we talked. By Thomas Zane?
Yes. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane.
What? I don't...
No matter. It suits you very well. The poem. How you see things. Maybe you wrote it yourself?
I didn't.
No matter. You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's this... I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way. Your brother and your parents are dead.
No!
Jesus Christ.
No. Dylan's not dead. And that's not even it.
You're referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Polaris. She's come back. After a long time, she's calling me. In a dream I saw, she showed me things.
Jesse.
It felt more real than anything. As real as what happened in Ordinary.
The industrial...
Oop, accident. Whatever. No, I'm starting to get a feel for it. So Dylan might actually be dead, and might not actually be a real person. There's still more we need to hear about that. Alice Wake, Mr. Wake's wife, was found during the Bureau investigation. She was interviewed and evaluated. She showed signs of severe mental trauma in the form of memory loss. She was later directed to treatment. It was concluded that she had been trapped in the threshold during its manifestation. I totally forgot that this was connected to Alan Wake. Notable individuals still missing after the Bright Falls event are FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale and Dr. Emil Hartman, referred to the creator's dilemma in the file regarding the Cauldron Lake Lodge. Bureau researchers believe this event was the result of a forceful perception of subjective reality stemming from Mr. Wake, overlapping on our own. Wake has been flagged as a potential para-utilitarian. See Prime Candidate Program File for more details. In 2011, a book by Clay Stewart titled The Alan Wake Files was published by Roundabout Press, New York and Olympia. Agents interviewed Clay Stewart and suspected minor para-utilitarian sensitivity. He was placed under indefinite surveillance. Notes: a monitoring station was established at Cauldron Lake to alert the Bureau of any future activity. Hang on. That's Bright Falls. I kind of want to hear more about that. Prime Candidate File. That might be somewhere else. Havana? Oh yeah, I already read about that one. Ordinary summary. An awe occurred in the town of Ordinary caused by an object of power. Slide projector ID OOP15. Discovered by local children at the dump outside of town. When a specific set of slides are used in the projected images open doorways to other dimensions. Multiple slides were used by the children, resulting in the disappearance of the town's adult population. Ooh. Event response. On August 30th, 2002, siblings Dylan Faden, 10 years old, CP6 materials, and Jesse Faden, 11 years old, CP7 materials. Jesse is 29 in this game, apparently. Were playing at the local dump when they found a discarded slide projector. See OOP15 case file and Darling presentations for details. A team led by Director Trench and Dr. Darling arrived at the site on September 14th. The awe had ended, but the team had found the Faden children who led them to the slide projector and the slides, which had been burned with the exception of one. Jesse escaped when the agents attempted to detain the pair. In total, 17 surviving individuals were found in the town. All of them were brought in for questioning and tests. See interviews and Prime Candidate Program Files. Okay. So the slide projector caused like some sort of dimensional invasion, like a shift that led to all of the adults going away.
Landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable.
This is the actual dump? Like they moved the whole dump? And they dumped it here? Oh my god, Charge even has like a super wide hitbox. That's kind of awesome. There he goes. I'm actually concentrating like some kind of gamer. That's why I'm not talking. Oh no. The charge projectiles are too slow to hit that thing. God damn it. Can't have two of you. Can't deal with two of you at the same time. It's too much shit to dodge. I'm not into it. It's like the duo bosses in Elden Ring. I'm just not into it. There you go. Just bonked him right in the head. Kink. This is Darling's lab, I'm guessing. It's a cute little mobile lab. That's nice. Dodge efficiency. Excellent. Wait, is that one thing I've got already equipped? No, I don't. Alright, what are we looking at? Oh, he's frazzled. Look at him.
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
Interesting.
Darwin took the projector to the research sector. He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important. Dimensional research. That's where we go next.
Base of the enemy complete. Finish Tango! Dark place, what's that? Investigate the sector elevator, okay. There's no control point here. Doesn't look like it. What happens when you go up here? Globe supplement. Uh-huh, okay. Not gonna think too much about that one. Alright. Well, this is as good a place to stop as any. It's like super late right now, so I really need to stop. And also, this seems like a good place for it, since we just finished up this little area and had some small revelations about the background of the game. So yeah, that was actually a lot. I wasn't expecting to uncover like such a important chunk of the story, and also I wasn't sure how much game we had left. But it looks like we're coming up to like a new like chunk of it. But yeah, no, I'm once again another good sesh with Control. I'm still as stated before enjoying the game quite a bit. I do find this whole thing with Ordinary and like the fact that they moved the entire ass dump really cool, and I'm curious as to what the deal with the slide projector is, so we'll hopefully learn a bit more about that next time. I think it's gonna be a little while before you guys hear from me again. I'm going to be I'm going to be out for honestly quite a few days. So consider it a little break, a little vacation that I have away from streaming. So yeah, I'll have a new schedule up next week, probably on Tuesday, all things considered. But yeah, no, I'm not gonna be around on the weekend. So hopefully you guys still manage to enjoy it without my illustrious presence. So yeah. Once again, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it whenever people take some time out of their day to pop by and see what's up. So I really appreciate it. I will see you guys whenever I see you. All right.